this whole what Swami Atmashraddhanandaji referred to as the business of man making. I really don't have anything to say from my side on either Swami Vivekananda or I think we have the best people with us today to speak about him and his thoughts. What I would like to do is just share one thought with you, which I was talking about with Swamiji's before we came here, which is that this study circle is very, as you know, the fact that it has lasted and grown in 17 years and is still growing is an indication that it is something that is very valuable, that students benefit from and students are interested in. We will definitely continue it. We should continue it. I think we should grow it. It gets tremendous, the activities get tremendous support from the MUT in Chennai, and therefore we are very grateful to them. The small thought that I had was that maybe some of the students in particular, but other campus residents also who are interested, maybe I asked the Swamijis whether it's possible for those who are interested to, whenever they have the time, maybe on weekends, maybe in the holidays in summer, spend some time. There are so many institutions that the Ramakrishna Mission runs, ranging from schools to universities to boys' homes to clinics and hospitals, and recently they have taken up even some rural development programs and so on. So anything in which it's possible for those who are interested to participate, something like what we call internship, but of a different nature. My humble submission is that it may actually be very beneficial to those who participate, more than to for the institution in which one may offer one service. It will be very beneficial. It may be one will give another, one way to understand. As was mentioned by this first speaker, it's so complicated, this business of man making. One way is to try to grapple with it through one's mind. But another way, and maybe an easier way, would be to let the mind be in autopilot, not be conscious of it, and let the Anubhava give us the same understanding. And one way to do that might be to actually just forget oneself and engage oneself in service. And what better places to do that than in the organizations that the mission runs? Just quietly, maybe one can go do something, and I don't know, it's possible that one may actually benefit a lot from that. So this is just a thought that I want to leave with all of you. The indication I got was that it is possible to engage in that kind of activity. Of course, that's been done in a way in which we are not a nuisance, but at least, though I want to re-emphasize, the emphasis will be mainly for the participant, not for the institution to which you go, but at least you shouldn't be a nuisance. So at least you must be neutral, even if you are not much of a help. But as long as that is ensured, I think it may be of great benefit. Particularly a lot of the people who come to institutions like the IITs, the emphasis till they come here is primarily on the side of study. We've been studying. So while studying about Vivekananda is definitely very important, and I don't want to for a moment even say that it is not important. And I started by saying that the study circle is very important, but maybe it's also important to see whether one can learn something by doing the Anubhava. That's the only thought I want to share with you. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, you can ignore it. If there is some truth to it, you can think about it and see. And working with people like Swami Atmashraddhanandaji, who are so involved with the study circle, maybe some way can be found for more direct action, more participation. Thank you very much. I wish the 3-day program all success, and I hope all of you enjoy the talks that are going to be presented and the other activities over the next 3 days. Thank you very much.